Welcome to JGod Gaming. In today's video, I'm going to be focusing on how to dominate Hardpoint on London docks in Call of Duty World War II. Current like goal for the video is 75 likes, so hopefully you enjoy the video and are able to hit that like button. So just as a heads up, the video will be focusing on hardpoint rotations, specifically how to anchor, where the spawns are going to be coming from, how to position, and how to control the map overall. I already covered a lot of these for the map Art and Forest, so if you're interested in that, go ahead and click that information bubble at the top right corner. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rotation. So you can see it starts at the center, and then it moves down towards the right-hand side, and then it bounces all the way over by the docks, and then it bounces up into the little warehouse side up top, where you see the fourth, and then down in that bottom left corner. All the red areas are where people can potentially spawn, and the spawns change as the hardpoints move, because they still want you to have our opportunity to be able to run very close to the hard point. So keep that in mind as we play the match. Here's a quick look at the class setup that I'm using is infantry with ordnance and the PPSH Thrive Variant using extended mags, advanced rifling, and rapid fire. Based on the data I pulled, this first hard point is a neutral site, so it doesn't matter which side you spawn on, it's pretty equal. This is from my own experience as well as watching the pro players play, especially the ones that are very evenly matched. This hill was pretty evenly contested regardless of which side you're on. So based off the current scenario, I know the enemy team has a good stronghold of the center, so what I'm doing is trying to push a flank. So I come from behind, and a lot of times flanks work because everyone's looking at one side for whatever reason, but typically you want to hold down different lanes. So in this case, we were able to take it over. Teammates didn't push quite quick enough to actually secure the hold. But I was also able to flip the spawns, which is a bad thing in this particular case because the next hill rotating up to that side corner is better to have those lower right corner spawns. The closer the spawns are to the hill, the faster you can resupply the hill with more bodies to hold and lock down that area. So got to kind of push from this side, try and take some people out. You can see I'm dying a few different times, being a little bit aggressive. And then you can see that they had the hill right away because they're spawning right in that corner section. So what we have to do is push up, and then through this process we should be able to flip the spawns if we push that corner well enough. So we got to take out a few different people, as you can see right here, just maintaining a good head glitch, pre-aiming, firing, taking them out, and then now my teammate pushes through the left side through the building, which should flip the spawns at this point. So now I'm turning around because they should be coming from this back side. As you can see, the guy just came out, and then I rotate, get a better vantage point because I know now that they should be coming from this side of the map in the middle just because we're already locking down this corner. So based off the mini map, I would guess a lot of my team is already rotated. You can see them already at dockside. At least that's the way it looks from the vantage point of the mini map, but it's hard to tell. But I'm still holding down, picking up this garbage time until the hill rotates. I'm pretty much push out of there. I see someone coming up, go ahead and take them out. And then I'm just kind of waiting, get in position, take this guy out. Good hip fire, take that guy out pretty quickly. You can see I'm running the flat gun. There is an enemy using requisitions, so always in hardpoint, you almost always got to run that flat gunner, just because they can get paratroopers, bombers, fire run, all that garbage, easy streaks to get when you're running requisitions. So you always got to account for that. In this particular match, we scored up so quick and we took the hills so fast and we dominated in a way that they weren't actually able to get those streaks, so it's kind of a wasted score streak for me. So now you can see I'm deep in the hard point. I got naded by the guy using requisitions, but our team is still fighting for that hill. So what I'm gonna go ahead and use my fighter plane, try and take out a few people. They're all inside the building, so that hill is almost definitely lost. So this next hill is pretty important. I realized that, hey, we lost that hill. Let me rotate to next hill, make sure I get good spawns, and then make sure we have a solid control of this hill. This hill is actually probably one of my most impressive hardpoint performances. Pretty much I'm holding down the entire hardpoint down solo. My teammates do rotate a little bit later, but I do get the full 60 seconds pretty much by myself, holding it down, locking it down. Sometimes that's what you need to do for your team. The time is still there. I haven't left the hardpoint once. I do get a little bit of help from my team. But I'm just holding down the area, snapping on people, making sure that they don't have an opportunity to get any streaks, making sure they don't have an opportunity to get into this hard point and get that free score. You can see I got another flat gunner, which I couldn't use because, you know, it doubled up and I never needed to use it. You got to save it for those instances. And now that I have the hard point, I can actually get these guys coming from that corner spawn and they just get annihilated. I'm on a merciless streak, keeping it going. and I'm maintaining the entire hard point. So hopefully my team's starting to rotate to that corner area. The enemy team already has spawns, so that's something we got to look out for coming up pretty soon. Just a friendly reminder, as that timer runs out for that hard point, remember to like, subscribe, and ring that bell to have those notifications on so you stay up to date with my content. If you're enjoying the video so far, thank you. So what we'll go ahead and do is I call in another streak, try and get people off the hard point. Kind of a bad angle, so it didn't work out too well. I ended up getting killed in the process, and we go ahead and try and push this hill. So I know that they're all coming from this corner spawn. Push up, try and give a little bit of cover to my team because they're in the hard point. I got to cover them. Pretty much just kind of aiming, shooting, taking care of that side. It looks like they're going to start coming from mid, so I got to watch a little bit out for that and take that dude out as well. So mini-map is crucial when you're playing an objective game mode, just because those spawns do flip pretty erratically. But if you know where they're at, you got a good idea of where they're going to be coming from. Doesn't look like the team was able to hold down the hard point. I was covering this side. Looks like they came from that corner spawns, got taken out. So again, I jump in the hard point, get a little bit of more garbage time, and then just kind of hold down this middle section because I know the hard point is about to move. And then with this fighter plane, I actually got a 4-piece, so that was huge. So now they're coming from that top spawn. We should be able to rotate, take this hill, get solid control of it. You can see right now we're starting to just take the lead away. We're double their score, and it's continuing to push away. So right now, again, I'm trying to go around on the flank and then just kind of push this area. Looks like spawns flipped back to that corner area in the bottom right of the map you see on the screen. So now I got to go ahead and try and push the hard point a little bit since no one's in there, and then kind of get closer so that we can make sure. So someone jumped in, don't have to worry about them now. But if someone died on this side, so I got to take him out. Got another flat gun. Still haven't been able to use it because they haven't got their streaks. Like I said, they didn't do so well in the beginning of the match, so they weren't able to get those streaks that early. So we'll go ahead and continue to rotate. We need to go ahead and get spawned, so I start rotating. You can see one of my teammates is in that corner, so they're trying to push that spawn as well, and we make sure that we actually get these spawns, because at the end of the day, spawns are a huge factor when it comes to this particular hill. Hill number 5 is a huge one too. Corner spawn right here is ideal way, and then obviously when you're in that warehouse area on hill number 4, you got to make sure you got those top spawns. So right here, I'm just pre-aiming, waiting for them to come out. I know they're going to come from this area, and just kind of position myself. My teammate's right there. He went and ahead and pushed the area. I'm staying in the hard point. Got to get that time. That's the key. You know, if you want to win hard point, somebody has to be in the hill. So I can see I left the teammate in the hill. I'm going to rotate, start at warehouse since they're there to pick up the garbage time. But they got killed, taken over. It's okay. We'll lose out on the 19 seconds. Make sure we get that solid hill coming up on the dock side. And that's one mistake I see a lot of people make when I'm playing with individuals, is there's like 5 seconds left on the hill and there's like 5 teammates trying to contest a hill. And that's really not the most effective use of the time. It's better to rotate early, get a good position for the hill, force your enemy team to come out of cover, rush you, and try and get the hard point as long as you can. When you actually go the other way around, you're going to end up rotating late to the hard point, be in bad position, lose out on gunfights, and then you're just going to get streaked up, and it just goes downhill, snowball effect. You can see enemy team starts leaving over time, because when you start to put a little bit of heat on people, they tend to not like that, especially when it's starting to be a blowout like you see now. People don't really enjoy that. They just leave matches, which is unfortunate. You know, you gotta stay the whole thing through, get that extra experience at the end, because now it says you forfeit experience if you leave in matches, any bonuses. So keep that in mind. Don't rage quit unless you really have to rage, I guess, or people are cheating or you're spawn trapped. But you can see in this map, there was no spawn trapping. This is just plain smart and plain effective. I know the timer's about to run out, so I'm getting ready to call in that flat gun. My teammate called it in, and it's just a matter of closing out a solid match. So this is a pretty good performance. You can see 39.5 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the hill. The hill rotated, and my team's going to go ahead and jump in there before the end of the match to end the match. So that's pretty much how this worked. Break it down, kind of cleared off that hill. I got the final couple seconds. So that's how I play Hardpoint. That's how I enjoy playing Hardpoint. It's definitely fun to play with at least one buddy, so you make sure that you guys stay on top of it, because a lot of times people just running aimlessly going for kills. You can do both. You can go for kills, you can go for the hard point. So in this particular case, hard point time, I had the defense, I had pretty much everything you needed to be the ultimate hard point player. And this is obviously a cherry picked match. I don't always perform every single match with an 8 KD. So keep that in mind. This is just really an example of execution flawlessly. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. This was actually in the comments section. Someone requested me to do another one of the competitive maps. And I've already done the Ardent Forest. I got London Docks down. So now I probably got to work on either Gibraltar or St. Marie du Mont. So those should be coming out soon. If that's something you're interested in, make sure you let me know in the comments section below. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Click the like button and make sure you ring the bell. Have them notifications on. They really do help me be able to get the most content to you right away so you have access and you don't miss out. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day.